Okay, welcome back. We're doing the 50 sub special. Today we're going to do PS3 games. So let's start off. Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2. This has to be one of my favorite games. I think it's awesome that you not only have a huge community huge community content in it. I also think level editor, especially in Little Big Planet 2, is one of the best I have ever seen. So it's definitely, it looks like a kiddies game, but some of the levels I played are really tough, and no way that kids can actually play that. They're really difficult to do. I think it's really great. A lot of fun, especially if you're mucking about with friends. So yeah. Okay, next. Ratchet & Clank, Tools of Destruction. We have Ratchet & Clank Quest for Booty. And Ratchet & Clank A Crack in Time. As I already said with the PS2 videos, I love Ratchet & Clank. The humor in the games is absolutely awesome. It's incredibly funny. The tongue-in-cheek is great. I love Ratchet and I love Clank as well, so yeah, definitely fun and very cool games to play. Right, up next, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Now, Shadow of the Colossus is one of the games which I think is, it looks pretty, but from the content it's kind of, I'm a bit on the fence about it, because they're so beautiful, the Colossi, but it's so brutal the way you kill them. I don't know, I'm not really comfortable with the game, even though it looks great. But the soundtrack's awesome, so yeah. I'm not particularly good at Ico, but okay. Next up, which fell down again, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. Very cool game. I love Andy Serkis, and he played Monkey. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. I saw a couple of LPs done. One was Dark Side Phil. I actually played the demo at Gamescom Cologne last year. I wasn't too thrilled about it then, but I gave it another chance and I didn't regret it, so it's definitely a very fun game to play. Now we have Portal 2. As you may know or may not know, this is actually the first LP I did. I played it with Balius. It's up on Game Invaders, for Game Invaders. That's the channel. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You can hear my controller clicking. We actually played it cross-plat. I was playing it on the PS3 and Balius was playing it on the computer, so we were playing it cross-platform. The DLC is coming up at some point, so yeah, we're going to work on that. And fun fact, which I thought was really good, I like the cross-plat platform thing. I think it's great. It's about high time that they did it. But what I really liked about it as well was that with the PS3 version, you actually got the computer version, like the PC version as well, which I thought was brilliant. So yeah, definitely worth buying. I really liked the story they expanded on and the puzzles. I thought it's a really good game. Portal was great. Portal 2 is even better. I really like it. It's one of my top 10 games this year, so it's brilliant. Right. Wanted Weapons of Fate. There's probably going to be a lot of people going, what the? It's a rail shooter. Well, more or less. Yes, it's a movie game, but I have to say it's actually funny. I got this game after watching Dark Side Phil play it. I have to say it's a lot of fun. It's very quick combat, and bending bullets is just cool. I just have to say, it really is cool if you bend bullets around corners. It's stylish, it's epic, it's fast-paced, and you have like the opportunity to play it over and over again because you get certain perks that you can use, and it actually gets progressively difficult. I finished it on easy, I finished it on normal. I haven't gotten far and hard because I practically get annihilated. But definitely worth trying. Some of the characters from the movie are actually voicing in the game as well. So yeah, it's fun, it's short, but it's definitely a very fun game to play. So next up, another movie game. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I had to say, I couldn't, you know, I had to get one Transformers game. What you can't see, this is actually a special edition, or it's part of the special edition. I actually got B. So I have a figure of B, which came with the game. So I'm not going to show him to you right now, but I think B is like the coolest Transformer ever. I watched the movies, enjoyed the movies a lot, and I just decided, hey, I want to play as a Transformer. So I got it. It's a lot of fun, really. So yeah, definitely a cool game. Oh, right. This one's got a reduced sticker on it, so sorry about that. Oh heck, I can't get it off now. Right, Overlord Raising Hell with a big fat reduced sticker on it, which you can't get off, which I hate. I've got, that's the one, and Overlord 2. I think this is one of the few games where you actually get to play as the baddie, apart from Dungeon Keeper, which was also a great game. I really like this game as well because it's so funny and it's got snide remarks and the character is just so epic. I also think it's funny that you have like your different imps that you can just send to where you want them to go, even though it's quite chaotic at times. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, and I enjoy it immensely, and it makes me laugh a lot. So yeah, great games. Right, now this is probably going to amaze a few people, but Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Yes, I'm a girl. Yes, I've got Ninja Gaiden Sigma. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Yes, I am crazy, and no, I'm not good at it. So, need I say more? One of the toughest games ever, definitely. And a real bitch to play. But I'm not really good at it. You need to train a lot because the difficulty curve is insane. But yeah, great games. If you get into it, if you're willing to put the effort into it, they're definitely worth playing. So, great games. I only have great games, by the way. Just saying. Okay, Resonance of Fate. This is one of the most underappreciated games ever. I have to admit, it's difficult getting into the combat system at first. It takes a good half hour to an hour to get the hang of it. But once you've done that, it actually starts to be, it's so much fun. I think this is the game with the most stylish combat ever, because you just, at a press of the button, your characters just fly through the air and rain bullets down on your opponents and everything, and do choreographed stunts and everything, all the while just, you know, blasting bullets at your opponents. It's extremely stylish, it's extremely fun. It also has a good strategic quality to it, so you need to really strategize to actually continue. It is difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually good. The first boss, I think I took, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes to beat. I think it was attempt 8 or something like that. I was really about to give up, but I didn't, and I'm glad I hung in there because the feeling after I finally beat him was so great. That was really good. I can't remember many games giving me that rush where you actually, you know, defeat the guy. So that was really, really good. Now, I got into these games because of Scottish Duck 17, as I said with the other ones. It's Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4. The Yakuza 4 is actually the special edition. I love the Yakuza series. The amount of detail they put into it is really great. I also like the fact that the game is actually in Japanese with subtitles. I don't mind having to read the subtitles. I think it's more authentic that way. And I just really love it. It's very, very fun. So, I already rambled in the other one, so, yeah. Nier! So, yeah, I've got Nier too. I know Rob, like Tokyo Dome SF4, actually started to play it. He abandoned it at some point. I don't really know why. It's an okay game. I think the guy is fugly, but okay. In the Japanese version, that was actually a kid, like her younger brother or older brother. In the European version, I think they thought it was slightly odd, so they changed it to Daddy. The guy is hideous. He really does look terrible. But the game's quite fun. It's a weird mix of Final Fantasy meets Animal Crossing. It really is, because you have to tend your garden and you have to raise vegetables and stuff, and it's like, what? Okay, whatever. Strange, but yeah. And fun fact, the guy who did Wesker actually does the Grim Grimoire in there. So yeah, those who played it, now you can listen to it. Okay, Eternal Sonata. I have a lot of RPGs, I noticed, but yeah, Eternal Sonata. I did play quite a bit. I stopped playing at some point. I didn't finish it yet. I'm probably going to pick it up at some other point, but it's incredibly long. The combat's interesting because you have like the light and shadow parts of it, so monsters get stronger when they're in the shade, stuff like that. I thought it's an interesting take on it, but I haven't really finished it yet, so yeah. Okay, one more kind of casual game. Katamari Forever. I already showed you the Katamari for PS2. I really like the Katamari games. It's something completely different. It's completely wacky, crazy, over the top, strange, odd, everything you can think of. The music's awesome. It's addictive gameplay. And I think it just looks great, even though it's decidedly odd, especially the king of the universe is really weird. But yeah, very entertaining and a lot of fun. Okay, we're about halfway through, so I'm going to cut it here, and I'll see you in a minute.